the 53rd time, it is no money spent. Tomorrow is free AKA day. It's free. It's free day. Oh my god! And we're gonna like include like the team of the week stuff like tomorrow. I know team of the week's coming at 2 o'clock apparently, but it's tomorrow for us because I'm recording this before because soccer games about to be on. I'm gonna watch soccer. So this is no money spent. Pay attention. We're gonna talk about some important things here. Ready? Set. Let's go.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Smoking in the mirror, I just practicing my wrist flick. I can't settle for a quarter. Real fast, need a bare maximum. Word to Khalil Mack. More so ambitious.
If you're looking to build the best team in Madden or any other game, make sure you head over to MMOEXP.com. Avoid the packs, save some racks, pick up your MUT, MT, and many other games. Use code CC 5% off. Let's be great. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? It's no money spent. We're here. We're here. Free K Day tomorrow. Now, coins went up. We keep you guys up to date with every little thing we do. Alan Faneca, he got expensive. He's off the team. He's got to go. Quentin Nelson back up. Bam. Right? Had to do it. It was like almost 700,000 coins for a guard. You know what we're not spending coins on? Guards. If we have a 700,000 coin guard, he's off the team, right? He's off the team. So here's the big thing. AKA comes out tomorrow, and it looks like it's. I assume the hidden one I don't know yet is. I assume it's Tom Brady. The other one is Darius Slay. So whenever we get a choice, because you're gonna pick whoever you want, you really want to make sure that you're making the right choice here. Okay, so there's a couple positions which just get abused over and over with cards, right? Abused. You can only use one quarterback. You can really only use one running back, and even at corner. Okay, so Slay's like the new ones are coming out in 94. It's like we could put Slay in here and have Benjamin St. Juicy in Casey. We could sell Casey Hayward potentially, but like Slay doesn't have like 0 AP pick artist, I'm pretty sure, so he's not like up here. We also still have Trevon Diggs, right? So for me, corner is a position we get like overpopulated with consistently. It's not one I really want to lock up because we can lock it up pretty well, and honestly you can get lower overall corners pretty easily that can play. Like that Eric Stokes, that 90 blitz Eric Stokes is a fine card to have as a CB3 CB4 or something like that. So corner's not a place to go. Quarterback, same way. You only want to use a card that you really love, right? So maybe they completely juice Brady, maybe they do. Okay, so if they do, that's different. But again, I don't want a quarterback. Like I want to use who I want to use, so that's probably out. The other position we get an abundance of cards at is running back. Now you could get CJ2K, who is a fine card, but you're likely to have the potential of getting other running backs that you want to try and use and all that. It just doesn't make a lot of sense for me. Like those positions, I immediately just like scratch off. Like I don't want it. On a no money spend account. On a spend account, you do whatever you want, right? Because again, it doesn't. I want like longevity of stuff potentially. So let's take a look at AKA cards and let's see what we can figure out. Now I assume you want to take a higher overall card, so I'm going to ignore some of the lower overall cards. Okay, I think that's fair. You're not taking Mike Ditka. You know what I mean? So we'll look at alphabetically here. Again, McNair, probably not. Like he's a fine quarterback, but probably not. This Howie Long card, again, this could actually like just sort of plug and play someone into your lineup, but it's actually not a very useful card. Unfortunately, like abilities run the game. Howie Long, he ain't running any game. Again, CJ2K it's a pricey card, and he's not a bad card at all. But one of the bad things about AKA is to get like them fully juicy, you gotta power them up. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay. Not that a lot of these cards don't. So my we'll get there in a second. Mike Singletary, no. Shady. Again, if I were going to take a running back, I would take CJ2K over Shady and over Sweetness. Curse, again, not really standout-ish, right? Fridge. It has to be powered up to be a good card. Like, he really does. If you want to go that route, then you can go that route. Too Tall. Again, nothing overly special. We get to 2 cards here, in my opinion. Free Safety is a weak position in the game. God, it's weak, isn't it? It really is a weak position. That's why Dawkins is still expensive. There's a reason why he's expensive. 92 speed on him right there. We see that. So we'll compare him to our free competitive pass, Malik, right? They are 3 overall difference and 1 speed. The big difference here, the biggest difference is that if I want to get a 1 AP pick artist on Dawkins, I do have to power him up. So I'm going to be spending a decent amount of coins probably on that. And this is a free card. I don't want to have to spend on my free card. And I feel like we're going to get someone better soon. Personally, it's a really weak position. And it's not historically a super weak position. So Dawkins, I would understand if you went that route. I would fully get it. But I don't think that's the way I'm going to go. Again, like, it would be helpful, but maybe not. So again, this is where I'm falling here. Receiver. And the reason I'm okay with taking receivers is you normally have multiple of them on the field. 2, 3, or 4, right? That makes it kind of useful. And for someone like me, right? For me, what this means is I can take Ocho. Well, I don't use abilities on my receivers really, right? I really don't. So again, I'm not powering them up. I'm not gonna cost anything. And then I can get rid of this Marvin Jones and cash out and make coins and have a better, Ocho's a better receiver in the game. Look at his numbers across the board. Better. All his route running is over 90. Like, this makes more sense to me. So anytime you guys get a chance at free cards, you need to think about the following. I'm not telling you to pick Ocho. I'm telling you to pick who you feel best fits these criteria. 1, can I make coins based on this decision? Which is a really big deal. For me, yes, I can. 2, will this card cost me coins? No, it won't. It won't at all. Dawkins, I could overpay for pick artist. But again, I feel like we're probably just going to get a 0 AP safety pick artist pretty soon anyway. And then Dawkins falls down and he's not big enough or anything like that. So can I make coins? Check. Will this card cost me coins? Check. It will not, right? Next thing is, how quickly will this card be replaced? Which is why that we want a higher end card. If you said, CC, man, I'm just going to go with CJ2K and not upgrade running back for a month. That sounds great. And I have no problem with you doing that whatsoever. Until the better cards come out and then you really want it. And if you're running, say, a Legends theme team, I actually don't mind taking CJ2K as having a viable backup running back with Legend Chem. So you're not trying to run some weird, slower, powered up version of stuff. I fully get that, right? But again, if I take Ocho and I put him in, he's my best receiver, or 1A, 1B. If I need to get rid of someone, then I still have Art Monk, who I can sell and get coins back from, and then Ocho can still play for me, right? So again, he's going to have some longevity. I have no problem even leaving him at wide receiver 3, because there are times when I do hop into 3 wide receiver sets. So he has more longevity. A lot of these other cards don't have that longevity. Not that they're bad cards, but they're easily replaced. Pass rushers, easily, there's always new ones, right? Defensive tackle. I think the Fridge would be a fine one, but it's not a big of an impact. You could go get Tony Siragusa. for free from the solos, and he's gonna basically do the same thing, right? I think this is the right way to go. Now say, why not Michael Irvin? Why not the playmaker? Well, the playmaker is 1 speed slower, so that means that his longevity on my team is slightly less. Even though I've heard he's really good, I have not personally used this card. I'm okay with that. So what my plan is pretty simple. Then my screen just shut off. My computer does this sometimes, so I apologize if anything just like flashed. I'm going to take Ocho. I'm going to get rid of Marvin Jones, and I'm gonna pocket my coins, and I'm gonna be happy, and I'm gonna smile completely. These solos were a lot. They're like long to be long solos, you know, like they're not hard, they're just, it's like getting a worksheet at school, like 100 question worksheet, ungraded. Why? It wasn't, what are we doing? They made you work for it. It's fine. It's fine. We worked for it. I'll take my card, I'll take my coins, and we'll move on, and we'll start getting ready for Zero Chill. Now if there was like a lineman or something, maybe we take a lineman, but there's not. So again, unless Brady is insane or they give him like the best release or something crazy, I'm going Ocho. Who are you going with? Do you know? Again, there's all Madden release coming as well, which will be revealed. So that may change up your opinion. For me, it won't. I don't plan on getting any 700,000 coin cards in my team right now, but it could change it up if you're like, oh, okay, well, I want to save up for XYZ player, whoever gets revealed. So just keep that in mind. But that's no money spent. Good luck. I'm out. Peace.